This is our first prototype for solving the exercise or the challenge of WRO 2040 for the senior high. Now, let's see what I can do. So what it does is that it finds these solar panels. If it's a solar panel standing like this, so you see the blue side, it's spreading the other one, then it simply lets the solar panel be. If it's turned this way, it means it's deactivated, so the robot has to activate it. Let's see what happens then. Well, it turns the solar panel around. And it's not supposed to push the solar panel, so in this case it should make sure it stands where it was in the beginning. So if it does that, then it'll look like this. So the last option would be to see a black solar panel. This is supposed to be a defect panel, so the robot is supposed to pick up the panel and replace it with one of the functional solar panels. So let's see if it can detect the black. Now I'm using a color sensor to detect colors, but as you know, when it sees nothing, this color sensor here, then it reports it as black, which means that when I have to detect the solar panel in the beginning, simply using the color sensor as it is, it will not be able to see once it sees a black solar panel. So while it goes around without seeing a solar panel, I'm using it as a light sensor. As you can see when I turn it on now, this is the beginning of the program. It lights blue, and then when it sees a solar panel, it goes into normal mode, where it shows all three colors: blue, green, and red. Now that is how to make this single sensor be able to both detect when there is a solar panel and what color the solar panel is. I have a light sensor here. This light sensor is for following the black lines which are on the fields. I have a push button here in the back, a touch sensor, which means that I can use this bumper in the back to align the robot at straight angles, because then it's easier to navigate, especially over the bridge. Sorry about that. Now, as you can see, I have this mechanism in the front with the motor which picks up the solar panels, and it is quite good at picking up these panels, even though you might be misaligned a bit. I can just show. So, see, if you're out of alignment, then it doesn't really matter much, because it will just pick up the panel anyway. And there's another thing. This robot is at an angle, which means that when it picks up a panel like this, it also lifts it up just a little, but it's enough for it to easily pass the bridge there is on the track. Let me just give you a close-up of that, then you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Move it even in just a bit more, then you can see. Here. You can see there is space between the table and the solar panel. And if I push it in further, you can see how it lands on the ground again. It is quite a simple robot. It only uses the parts from the basic NXT set, education set, except there's a couple of carpet rollers and some extra gears here, which I think there's more than in the basic set. Here's 6. So it should still be easy for everybody to build if you have just small collection of Lego bricks. Right now, you saw the program, which is what this robot is able to do at this point, but it should be able to actually solve the challenge. I just have to go to the place where we have the track and then finish the programming. And once I have that, I will release the program for everybody to download and to take inspiration from, and I will make building instructions for this robot as well. But that will be all for now, so until next time.